Dr. Jian Yang.
Out of the 11,219 non-government international associations conferences organized in the world in 2012, only 45 were held in New Zealand. Now, this is partly because we did not have the facilities to host the larger conferences. Larger conferences are important to our economy, not only because they contribute to our tourism, as my colleagues mentioned earlier, but also because they would bring us non-quantifiable benefits, such as fostering commercial links between international and New Zealand businesses and supporting innovation and knowledge transfer between international delegates and New Zealanders. Mr. Speaker, this government is delivering what the tourism industry and business sector have been asking for years. This is one of the initiatives that the national government to build a more competitive and productive economy. Mr. Speaker, SkyCity's current host responsibility program has been recently described by Associate Professor Paul Del Fabio as one of the most rigorous in the world. The program will be augmented with new measures, including a predictive model created by Focal Research, which analyzes loyal data as a tool to identify players who are at risk from gambling harm. Mr. Speaker, the 230 new poker machines is the same number granted by SkyCity under the previous Labour government in 2001 for the development of the existing but much smaller Auckland Convention Centre. Now, here's what Labour Minister Honourable Mark Burton said on the 2001 agreement. I quote, "SkyCity's $140 million investment into this facility will give it the capacity to compete for a whole new range of prestige events. The potential gains from this are widespread, not only for the Auckland city and region, the tourism industry, and the whole of New Zealand." As late as 2007, the then Labour Minister of Tourism, Honourable Damien O'Connor, said, quote, "An international convention centre offers enormous potential for generating demand in shoulder and off-season periods. They can generate high expenditure, including leisure travel add-ons, and don't clash with high demand in peak seasons." So, Mr. Speaker, this bill will deliver jobs and growth for all New Zealanders. I commend the bill to the House. Thank you.
Andrew Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I take a call on behalf of New Zealand First with the New Zealand International Convention Centre Bill, third reading, and I would like to perhaps provide a historical overview of how this whole